Good day everyone and welcome to my weekly update video for the Division 2. Every single Wednesday we do this video, we go over everything you need to know for the week, and we're doing the same again today. But I want to start off with the Division 2 PTS. We know we are at the end of a season now, we got another season coming. So when will this PTS drop and what are our expectations? So the reason why I want to discuss this today is because it's the #1 question I've got asked last week. When do I think the PTS is going to start? What are we going to be doing? Well, the last communication we had around this next season was this message from the Division 2 team. This was back in July, and it was just to state that they heard us about the Seasons 2.0, which is coming this next season, and they were reevaluating it with the goal to remove seasonal characters. It does say that this change will not impact the previously announced Year 6 plans though, so we can take a look at what we're going to expect next season, and with that in the PTS. So let's go back to the article here, the Division 2 Road Ahead that was released on the 10th of June. Now obviously this is talking with seasonal characters in mind, but they did say apart from the seasonal character element, nothing else was going to change. So let's have a read through this, because this will just remind us what we can expect in this PTS when it does go live. Seasons were introduced in the Division 2 in March 2020 with the release of Warlords of New York, and they have become a key aspect of the endgame, yielding positive results that have strengthened player engagement. However, after 4 years, this model has reached its limit. We have gained valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. With each new season, it has become a bit harder to bring novelty and surprises. So Seasons 2.0 is all about revamping that seasonal structure and seasonal model. I was actually quite for seasonal characters, so I am a little bit disappointed they've gone back on that. But we'll continue on reading though, because there's still a lot of good stuff here. To prepare for the game's future, we need to reevaluate our seasonal model, update it, and equip ourselves with the right tools to make each season truly unique. Seasons 2.0 will offer an exciting mix of new gameplay elements, a new story, and rewards, all presented in a fresh way that allows for greater creativity and surprise. So what kind of worried me at the time when they went back on this was this statement here. At the core of this model is a major shift, the introduction of seasonal characters. By focusing the season experience on new characters exclusively, we can create something unique each season with much more control over general balancing and player experience without being constrained by the legacy of each individual existing character. So that's not happening no more, but it does worry that that was the core of all these changes. But still, each season is meant to be experienced from level 1, featuring a fully revamped and accelerated progression designed to swiftly guide players to the end game while gradually introducing all game mechanics to prepare them for level 40. Seasons will offer a flexible structure allowing players to progress in many ways, but also provide clear guidance with a series of objectives and projects to accompany players through their progression journey. All that's gone now. That's not going to happen. To create and maintain an ever-fresh experience, each season will introduce a new set of gameplay modifiers, enabling new playstyles and challenges that will require a reevaluation of established strategies and builds. So I'm expecting to still see this. So every season I'm still expecting to get what they're saying here, these gameplay modifiers, and we have no idea what these are going to be. When they first mentioned this, I was thinking like global event modifiers, but global event is still going to be the same thing. So what these are yet, nobody knows. We have no idea, and I imagine we get a taste of this on the PTS. At the end of each season, all your hard-earned XP and rewards will be transferred to your main characters, while seasonal characters will be added to your roster. So they were going to add an extra character slot, which meant more inventory space for you. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case anymore either. I imagine we're not going to get that because seasonal characters are no longer a thing. So from that, what they mentioned there about Seasons 2.0, the only take from that is the modifiers that is staying, because all of the seasonal character stuff got they made a U-turn of it because of the backlash. Manhunt 2.0. Manhunts have also undergone a transformation in Year 6 with the introduction of weekly scouts that offer engaging activities for seasonal characters. So I imagine this will still be a thing. With scouts, the Manhunt story will now progress weekly instead of monthly, offering additional activity to engage in without disrupting your season progression. As always, the Manhunt events will conclude with a new climax mission, but with a twist. the introduction of a new difficulty level called Master. The Master difficulty will be available on top of the existing Climax mission difficulties, normal through to heroic, providing a challenging gameplay experience that is tailored for a team of 4 players. All this I expect to be in there because it's nothing to do with the seasonal characters. It's just changing the way the season's going to go out. You're going to have scouts now giving you weekly activities. I imagine it's still going to be pretty much more of the same, if I'm being honest with you, but done in a different way, a better way, and hopefully a more engaging way with the fan base. And what I'm very excited for here is the Climax mission. I think that could be real good. The key thing here for me is that it's providing a challenging gameplay experience tailored for a team of 4 players. So with that saying that, I'm thinking incursions. Now I know this isn't going to be an incursion. It ain't going to be a brand new incursion, a brand new mission. We're going to be going somewhere we've been before. But if it's tailored for 4 people, I'm thinking incursion-style difficulty mechanics, a completely fresh experience of that mission. And it does excite me. We're going to get one of these every single season going forward. And I doubt we're going to get to test that on the PTS. I really don't, because that's going to be a surprise, I imagine. They're not going to want to ruin that for players on a PTS. But I would like to think we will be having a look at how the scouts are going to work and how the rest of this is going to work in the PTS, including the modifiers. Now, obviously, along with all that, you're still going to get all your normal stuff next season in terms of a new gear set, a new brand set, new exotics. I imagine that's still going to happen. So we'll have those to test in the PTS as well. And we can kind of tell that the PTS is going to be very soon by just looking at this end of season here, because we've got the Guardians Global event, which ended a day ago. We've got the Golden Bullet Global event starting in a week, and also the ×5 XP event, which starts next week. That's the last few things that are on this season activity list. So after this, the next season, season 2 year 6, should be going live with seasons 2.0, unless there's a delay or anything like that. But I've not read anywhere that they're even suggesting a delay or anything. The only thing that's kind of saying it could be a little bit later, if you go back to this menu here, it does say this season ends in 4 weeks and 5 days. So judging by that, it could be a little longer if we're gonna go by that, because the current activities end sooner than that. Maybe this ×5 XP event lasts up until that. Who knows? They allow you to get up to 1,000 levels with this, by the way. We're going to speak about that in a few moments. But I do think, I think the PTS for next season on the Division 2 is going to be with us very, very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it dropped in the next 2 to 3 weeks, because we're edging closer to October now. It's definitely going to be in October when season 2 starts, and they normally have 2 phases of a PTS as well. So they'll want to do phase 1 for a weekend, they'll want to do phase 2 for a weekend, and get all of the data that they want and the feedback that they want. So I expect it very, very soon. You know that I'm going to be on it. What are your expectations for the PTS and seasons 2.0? Are you excited? Are you looking forward to it? Are you a little bit gutted like I am that they went back on seasonal characters? Were you excited for that? I know a lot of people weren't. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. We'll discuss this. But yeah, I do think the PTS will be with us very soon. So let's now move on to this week's update for the Division 2. I go over this week's activities, what's going on, give you my top picks for the vendor reset. We have a look at all the special vendors as well, like Cassie and Danny Weaver. We just cover everything weekly reset. So this week's activity, it's the second week of the Knicks League now. Had a lot of fun with this the other day. Pony and Hello challenged me and Lady Rock on the times. We set some real awful times. They beat them. We streamed it. And we beat theirs, and now it's back over to them. It was a lot of fun, but you got another week to get this done. If you want to get all 60 stars, it's just refreshed now, which means you can go and earn some stars again. Me and Lady Rock need to get on here just to get a few more missions done to get the final rewards, which is the Knicks League backpack trophy there of that moth butterfly. And that's what you have this week. You don't have anything else active. The global event, as we already mentioned, Guardians just ended yesterday. We've got to wait one more week for the Golden Bullet Global event, which is everybody's favorite. That will start next Tuesday, so I look forward to that. And then we also have next Wednesday, I think it is, or Thursday. Next Thursday, I think. I think, the times 5 XP event. Now, because it's starting on a Thursday, it's like starting at the end of the week, right? 1 week and 1 day. So we're Wednesday now. So yeah, next Thursday, this is going to go live. People are saying that this is just going to be for like a weekend. Only 3 days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or 4 days with Sunday as well. And the thing is, it gives you 5 times XP up to 1,000 levels. That's been confirmed on Twitter from one of the devs. That's a thing. And I can't see how 3 or 4 days of that is enough to get all 1,000 levels, especially for the casual player. So how long this is going to last, I don't know. I'd like to see it last for at least a week. I'm gutted that it doesn't start this week because we've got a 24-hour stream on Xbox this Friday. Our first Xbox 24-hour stream, by the way, and it would have been great to get some levels with this. So maybe I'm doing that a week too soon. But that's the end of the season then. And as we've just discussed, we're waiting for information and the PTS on the next season and the date. They did, however, drop a surprise project, the Mooncake Project. I've completed 2 days so far. I'm not sure how long this goes on, but I do think they've released an article now. So let's go and have a look at this article. Yes, here it is. So the Mooncake event, 17th of September. It's a 2-minute read. Let's go through it. In celebration of the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival, the Division 2 is launching the Mooncake event starting September 17th. And it ends on October 1st. Bask in the calm glow of the full moon and get activities done in stylish, traditional, inspired attire. Mooncake Project. The Mooncake event is a chain of 5 projects, so there we go. That'll get you a bunch of fashion forward rewards. As long as you've unlocked the project system, you are cleared to earn everything. So no worries if you're still working towards endgame. Here's what you unlock. So you've got 3 outfits there. The Jade outfit, the Crane outfit, the Full Moon outfit. The Jade and the Full Moon are available in the store for purchase. The Crane outfit in the center there is the event reward. That's what you get for signing in and doing these projects each day. So completion of each project will reward you with a piece of the Crane outfit set, as well as the named weapon, the Harvest. We spoke about this last week because last week we noticed that, or the other week, it might have been a week before that, but we noticed in the expertise system there was an extra sidearm called the Harvest. Now I originally thought this might have been to do with a secret with the Aaron Keenan Manhunt mission, but in fact it was an event that was coming, which was confirmed on Twitter, and this was the event. The Harvest named weapon is exclusively available to those who complete the Mooncake Festival project chain. After completion, it becomes obtainable through encounters with the Hoarder. So you will be able to get it from the Hoarder. And that sounds like that's the case even outside of holiday season. Because I did check yesterday if the Hoarder was active. He always spawns. But whether the holiday event items were active, so like the Slayer, the Christmas, the festive delivery backpack, things like that, the chill out mask, well, none of them were dropping. So I thought this might have been another way of getting this after we unlocked it, but this does confirm it is going to be him. So I'm guessing that's just all year round. You'll be able to farm that from him. The Harvest named weapon comes with this. Weapon damage is increased by 20%. Rate of fire is decreased by 18%. Obviously that weapon damage is just going to be for that weapon, I imagine. We'll have to have a look at that. Maybe there's some pistol builds where that could work very, very well. Each day, new projects are unlocked on the chain. Upon your next login, the upcoming project will be available for you to start. As soon as you finish it, the next one will become available. You have the flexibility to complete these projects at your own pace, but remember, all of them must be completed before October 1st, or by October 1st. And again, the Hoarder. The Hoarder during this event will be stocked up on various seasonal items from events past and the Harvest named weapon. That's kind of going against what I just said, but only after it's unlocked via the Mooncake Festival projects. We hope you're looking forward to all the rewards you'll reap over the Mooncake event. Okay, I did test the Hoarder yesterday, which is why I spoke about that. It's the first time I'm reading through this, as you can tell. And he never dropped anything. There's no named item dropped. So I'm guessing either they fixed that or something, or I don't know. So you will be able to farm the Hoarder for all the items, what I just mentioned, chill out mask, everything else, the seasonal items, and also the Harvest named weapon, but only once you got it from the project. So there's only 5. Once all these 5 are done, you just got to make sure you can log in at any time. You can log in on September 30th, the day before the 1st of October, and get all 5 of these projects done, probably in what will take you about 20 minutes, and get everything. And I am covering these projects each day in shorts, so on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok and things. So if you're struggling with any that they put up, you can check them out. Although it's been very straightforward. I imagine they'll continue being very straightforward. I now want to do my top picks for the vendor reset this week. I've gone around all the vendors. I've had a look. I do have 4 top picks for you. It's not exactly the best vendor reset that we've had, but there are some good items. So we're going to start here at the clan vendor, and the Paratrooper SVD is on sale for this week, and it comes with damage target out of cover. Now, I've done a few builds, and one of my favorite builds recently has been using the rugged gloves, the exotic rugged gloves, and this Paratrooper SVD is perfect with them. You sit in cover, you fire it, blind fire, and it just beams. The Paratrooper SVD is one of the best blind firing guns on the game, so match with the rugged gloves makes it very good. And if you're looking for one of these for that sort of build, or you just like this gun, damage target out of cover already on it. I throw Lucky Shot on mine for that build, but you can throw whatever talent you want on it, and this will be perfect. Over at the Theatre Settlement, this is mainly for new players, but they're selling the Contractor's Gloves. And it's 14.2% weapon damage as well, which is pretty good. Roll crit damage on that, and it's nearly god rolled already. Must have item if you haven't got it. And then at DZ East, they have this Claws Out holster on sale, and I'm mentioning this because it's got crit chance rolled onto it. It's just like all red. I know a lot of people are after the Claws Out, or they used to be, so I always mention this when it's on sale. And with credit chance, it might be one that you really want. So if it is, you can buy that this week from DZ East. And then DZ South has this Anarchist cookbook on sale, and I really like this one. I used to have builds with this when I was on PlayStation as my main account. This has crit chance and crit damage on it. You roll weapon damage on that, so it's all red, and it comes with Perfectly Wicked, and it's a great talent. Applying a status effect increases your weapon damage by 18% for 27 seconds. So if you're running like a status effect DPS build, this is absolutely perfect. The argument is to go Vigilance instead, but take damage for Vigilance, then you lose that buff for a bit. So it's a good alternative to that if you're using a status effect DPS build, and it's a must-have item for that reason. And we will go and check Cassie and Danny Weaver now. To find the snitch, we do this every single week. Fast travel to Dark Zone East Charlie checkpoint. And once we are there, we're going to spin round and head back out because we don't want to go to the Dark Zone. Every single week I do this first try. It's not edited. It's not like he doesn't show up or anything like that. I'm going the wrong way here, but you want to head to the right as soon as you come out, and he's already there. I can see the green icon. We climb up these ladders, and he's always here. It's very rare. Like, he's always here. It's like a 99% success rate. If he's not here for you, try a different character, come to the same place, or just keep on relogging. I've stood here relogging before now, and he's just appeared. But we'll accept the bounty and then go and check the vendors. And I'm not sure if the location's the same for everybody, but Cassie Mendoza is just north of me this week, and Danny Weaver is over there near the Truman safe house. So let's go and check Cassie first. I'm honestly, to this day, not sure fully how Cassie works. I know the big show and closer are those at the Countdown vendor, and she's also got this Paratrooper SVD with the same stuff on from the clan vendor. So does she also sell the clan vendor stuff? But she obviously a shield splinter as well. If you want one of these, you've got to do all the hunter masks to get them, all the hunter puzzles, and she'll sell the hunter killer chest piece as well, which ain't here for me because I've not done the hunter puzzles in New York. Sorry, yeah, New York on my PC account. So I need to finish them. But yeah, nothing worthwhile apart from that Paratrooper SVD we've already mentioned. And Danny Weaver's stock looks like this. We got 1 exotic cache, 4 field proficiency caches, 3 crafting material caches, and 3 named item caches. We'll quickly go over the invaded missions for this week. The invaded stronghold in Manning National Zoo. You got to do Camp White Oak, Jefferson Trade Center, and DCD headquarters to unlock that. Once you've done all of those and Manning National Zoo on invaded, you can go and do Tidal Basin. And I say this every week for new players that are going through the game. These are very well worth doing because you get specialization points for completing each one of these, even if it's on normal difficulty. 5 points per mission. It's great for leveling up specializations if that's what you're doing. I believe you also get a mod as well, or blueprint for your crafting station, and I think named items as well. They are well worth it. Make sure you're doing this if you still got any of that to unlock. That's for the weekly project. This week we have got the Public Parks weekly project. The objective is to neutralize named cleaners, 5 of them, named outcasts, 5 of them, named Black Tusk, 5 of them. Complete the Coney Island Ballpark mission on hard or higher. Complete the Coney Island Amusement Park mission on hard or higher. And complete the Manning National Zoo mission on hard or higher difficulty. You'll get 3 exotic components, 5 shade calibration there. You get a watch level pretty much, and some other items. And your weekly legendary is going to be Tidal Basin for your exotic cash and more rewards there. Everything else stays the same as every week, I believe. And finally, to close off the video, this week's store bundles. Well, we've already spoke about Jade and Full Moon. You can see these down here. We've got the Jade outfit we can buy. This is part of the Mooncake event. I believe these are active until the 1st of October when it ends. So we could buy the Jade outfit. We could buy the Full Moon outfit. Obviously, we're going to get the other outfit as well as part of doing the event. But this week's bundle is absolutely epic. I'm going to have to buy this. I can't preview it for whatever reason, but it looks absolutely incredible. If you can see that, the corporate gangster bundle, it comes with gangster pants, gangster hat, gangster jacket, gangster glasses, a gangster backpack, and gangster shoes. I think it looks sick. I've seen so many people buy this already, and I'm jealous. I'm gonna have to get it 100%. It's 2,137 Phoenix credits for the whole set. But how can you pass on that? I think it's probably one of the best bundles I've seen on the store so far. You have 2 weeks to purchase this. And that is us done for this week's weekly update on the Division 2. I hope you've enjoyed the video today and the discussion about the PTS earlier. Don't forget to get involved down in the video comments. Don't forget to also like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and come and check out our community and all of that stuff. It's all down in the video description. Check out all my links. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, take care and peace out.